The global vitamin C supplement market is worth over $2 billion right now, and it is on track to hit $4 billion by 2034. That is a staggering amount of money being spent on a single molecule. A molecule that a $2 packet of parsley seeds can produce for you on your kitchen windowsill indefinitely, starting about 3 weeks from now. Today, you are going to see the math, the science, and the exposed logic behind one of the supplement industry's most profitable blind spots. By the end of this, you will know exactly which plants to grow, how much vitamin C they actually contain, and why a living herb on your windowsill outperforms every bottle on every pharmacy shelf. Not because supplements are fake, they are not, but because the entire value proposition collapses the moment you understand what a handful of fresh herbs is doing at the molecular level in real time. Let us start with a number that should genuinely bother you. A single cup of fresh parsley, the stuff most people push to the side of their plate, delivers roughly 80 milligrams of vitamin C. The adult recommended daily allowance is 75 to 90 milligrams. That means one herb garnish, one you could snip from a pot on your windowsill in about 3 seconds, covers your entire daily need. You are not short on vitamin C because your body cannot get it. You are short on it because nobody told you how absurdly easy it is to grow. Now here is where it gets interesting and where the supplement argument starts to fall apart. There is a ranking of windowsill-friendly plants by vitamin C density, and when you see the numbers, you will understand why the industry would rather you never looked this up. At the top of the list are hot chili peppers. A single green chili contains more vitamin C than an orange. That is not a guess or an exaggeration. Per 100 grams, hot chili peppers deliver between 144 and 243 milligrams of vitamin C. They grow in small pots. They love a sunny windowsill, and they will produce fruit for you year-round if you keep them warm and fed. One plant, one pot, more vitamin C than most people get in a day. Right behind chilies is fresh thyme, 160 milligrams per 100 grams. Thyme is one of the most vitamin C-dense herbs on the planet, and it is a compact, hardy little plant that practically thrives on neglect. It loves a pot. It loves a windowsill. It does not need much water, and every tiny leaf is packed with a molecule you are currently paying a supplement company to synthesize in a factory and ship to you in a plastic bottle. Then there is parsley, the one we already mentioned, 133 milligrams per 100 grams in standard varieties. But here is the detail that makes it even more compelling. Some studies report that Italian flat-leaf parsley, the kind you can buy seeds for at any garden center, contains up to 264 milligrams per 100 grams. It grows aggressively indoors. About 50 grams of it, a modest handful, meets your entire daily vitamin C requirement. And it just keeps growing. You cut it, it comes back. You cut it again, it comes back again. That is not a supplement. That is a pharmacy that runs on sunlight and water. But there is a catch, and we will get to it in a moment, because the vitamin C content of these plants is only part of the story. The real advantage, the one supplement companies structurally cannot compete with, has to do with timing. Before we get there, let us round out the windowsill lineup. Alpine strawberries, Fragaria vesca, produce about 66 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams. They are tiny berries, yes, but they fruit continuously for months, and they genuinely thrive on windowsills. They are not going to be your primary vitamin C source, but they are a beautiful, edible bonus that children especially love to pick. And then there are microgreens, which might be the most underrated option on this list. Broccoli microgreens alone deliver about 51 milligrams per 100 grams, and they are ready to harvest in 7 to 14 days. 7 days. You plant them, you wait a week, and you eat them. But here is the part that genuinely surprised me when I found the research. One study showed that you can biofortify broccoli microgreens, meaning you can boost their vitamin C content by up to 222% just by adding ascorbic acid to the growing water. You are essentially turbocharging a plant's vitamin C output with a technique that costs almost nothing. Now, here is that catch I promised you. Here is the reason a windowsill garden is not just cheaper than supplements, but fundamentally biologically superior to them. Vitamin C degrades. The moment you pick a fruit or cut an herb, the clock starts ticking. Strawberries lose nearly half of their vitamin C in just 7 days at room temperature. Half. Gone. In a week. Now think about what that means for the produce you buy at a grocery store. That bag of spinach, those bell peppers, that bunch of parsley in the plastic clamshell. It was harvested days ago. It sat in a warehouse. It was loaded onto a truck. It traveled across the country or across an ocean. It sat in a distribution center. It was shelved in a store under fluorescent lights. By the time it reaches your kitchen, the vitamin C content is a fraction of what it was when that plant was alive and growing. Frozen vegetables are even worse. Research shows they lose 61 to 65% of their vitamin C during processing and storage. Dried herbs lose over 80%. You are eating the ghost of a nutrient, a label claim that was true at the moment of harvest and has been silently declining ever since. A plant on your windowsill does not have this problem. It is alive. It is synthesizing vitamin C in real time right now as you look at it. The molecule is being produced inside the living tissue of the plant continuously until the exact second you snip a leaf and put it in your mouth. No bottle, no supply chain, no cold storage, no degradation clock. You are eating a nutrient at its absolute peak every single time because the factory is still running when you take delivery. No supplement company on earth can replicate that. It is a structural impossibility. The moment ascorbic acid is manufactured, encapsulated, bottled, shipped, shelved, and purchased, it has already begun to degrade. A pill sitting in your medicine cabinet is losing potency, while a plant on your windowsill is gaining it. Now, to be fair, and this matters, synthetic ascorbic acid is chemically identical to the vitamin C in a parsley leaf. Clinical studies have confirmed that bioavailability is comparable. Supplements are not fake. They are not a scam in the way that some wellness influencers claim. The molecule is real. Your body can use it. That is not the issue. The issue is absorption efficiency and what you are actually getting for your money. At normal dietary doses between 30 and 180 milligrams, your body absorbs 70 to 90% of the vitamin C you consume. That is exactly the range a windowsill herb garden naturally delivers. But here is what the megadose supplement brands do not put on the front of the bottle. Once you exceed 1 gram per day, absorption drops below 50%. Most of those 1,000 milligram tablets, the ones marketed with bold claims and urgent packaging, are being partially flushed out of your body unused. You are literally paying to urinate out a molecule you could have absorbed almost entirely by eating a sprig of thyme. And absorption is not even the biggest advantage of eating the actual plant. This is the part the supplement industry really does not want you thinking about. When you eat fresh thyme or parsley or a chili pepper, you are not just consuming vitamin C. You are consuming vitamin C alongside bioflavonoids, polyphenols, carotenoids, and fiber. These are not just bonus nutrients. Research has shown that flavonoids and vitamin C have genuine synergistic effects. They improve redox recycling, which means your body can reuse and regenerate vitamin C more effectively. They improve flavonoid stability. They enhance biological activity across multiple pathways. The compounds in a living herb evolved together over millions of years. They function as a system. A vitamin C pill is one isolated molecule in a gelatin capsule. A sprig of thyme is hundreds of compounds working in concert. The supplement industry extracts one actor from the ensemble, puts it on a stage alone, and charges you for the performance. Meanwhile, the full orchestra is growing on your windowsill for free. Let us talk about money, because this is where the argument becomes almost embarrassingly one-sided. A packet of parsley seeds costs about $2. It will produce harvests for months. A bottle of vitamin C supplements with 90 tablets costs $10 to $25 and lasts 3 months, all while the pills are slowly degrading on your shelf. 3 months later, you buy another bottle. 3 months after that, another one. The supplement industry's entire business model depends on repeat purchases. It depends on you coming back, month after month, year after year, to rebuy a molecule that a living plant produces for the cost of water and sunlight. One windowsill with a parsley plant, a thyme plant, and a single chili pepper covers your vitamin C needs indefinitely for the price of some dirt and a few seed packets. That is not a slight cost advantage. That is a completely different economic model. A model the supplement industry cannot compete with because there is no recurring revenue in a plant that grows itself. So here is what you actually do with this information. You do not need a garden. You do not need a yard. You do not need experience. You need a sunny windowsill, a few pots, and about 5 minutes a week. Grow parsley and thyme as your vitamin C backbone. They are reliable, dense in nutrients, and almost impossible to kill indoors. Add a chili plant if you want a high-potency boost and you enjoy a little heat in your cooking. Throw in some alpine strawberries if you want fruit, or start a tray of microgreens if you want the fastest harvest cycle possible. And then, and this is the part that matters most, snip and eat fresh. That is the entire point. The moment a leaf or a berry leaves the living plant, the degradation clock starts ticking. Your advantage over every supplement and every grocery store is that your supply is alive until the instant you consume it. Do not dry your herbs if vitamin C is the goal. Do not cook them at high heat for long periods. Eat them fresh, straight from the plant, and you are getting a nutrient at a potency that no bottle and no store shelf can match. The vitamin C supplement industry is not going to collapse because of windowsill gardens. It is a multi-billion-dollar machine with marketing budgets and distribution networks and decades of consumer habit behind it. But the science is the science. The math is the math. And the math says that for the cost of a single bottle of supplements, you can build a living, self-renewing vitamin C source that outperforms that bottle in absorption, in nutrient complexity, in freshness, and in cost for the rest of your life. $2 in seeds, a pot of soil, a windowsill with some light. That is all it takes to grow a molecule that a $4 billion industry is betting you will keep paying them to manufacture. If you have a windowsill, you have a pharmacy. And if you found this useful, try growing just one of these plants and see what happens. Start with parsley. It is almost unreasonably easy. And once you have it growing, once you are snipping fresh leaves into your meals every day, you will look at that bottle of vitamin C tablets in your cabinet and wonder why you ever needed it in the first place.